Welcome in, hockey fans. It is another From the Goal Out, our NCAA player profile. I've got a Colorado kid at Colorado College. I got Brian Hawkinson with me. Brian, welcome in.
Thanks for having me. Good to be here.
You and I chatted during, rivalry week a while back. COVID kept us apart, so we had to do it via Zoom. But let's start right here. Big high school hockey game tonight in Colorado. There's a Colorado championship. You grew up in Colorado. How good is the hockey here in this state right now?
I think it's getting better every year. I mean, I didn't get a chance to play high school hockey because of the Thunderbirds. We weren't allowed to, but yeah, I mean, I think there's talent growing in this state for sure, and it's only getting better.
When I look across the state and I say Avalanche could win a Stanley Cup, Eagles have a shot at a Calder Cup, Denver, your rival, may win it all in the NCAA. Colorado College is on the rise. What do you say to that?
I love hearing that. It's great growing up here, and kind of Avs were in a tough spot. I mean, Denver was always good. CC was good, but yeah, it's a hockey hotbed now, and it's good to see the teams from here having success.
Okay, your trip to Colorado College was a little different. Started at Miami, came back here. For people that don't know, your brother played at Denver, so that huge rivalry going on there. Yeah. I saw him tweeting up a storm this weekend, by the way.
Yeah, he was there both games.
Tell us about it. You started at Miami. Why did you want to come back to Colorado College?
I mean, I just thought that it was an opportunity I couldn't pass up. I mean, when Haviland reached out and that coaching staff and the offer that they gave me to come back and play, it was kind of a no-brainer for me. I wasn't even in the portal for 24 hours, I don't think, and I was already committed to CC, so it was great.
People tell us all the time that the NCHC is the best conference in college hockey. You played at Miami, so you had a taste of it. Now you come here. It's the best conference in college hockey, isn't it?
Yep. Honestly, I didn't want to go anywhere else, and so that was another big reason why I chose CC. I knew what this conference is like. I wanted to keep playing against the best, and that's how I like it. So it was a no-brainer.
Let's see. You played at World Arena. You played at Ed Robeson Arena. You played under Coach Haviland. You played under Coach Mayotte. Experience. Oh yeah, experience. Yeah.
All four of them.
Experience.
Yeah, I like to think of it as a positive for myself. Getting to kind of work under four different coaches. I mean, it's hard to get into a rhythm over 4 years, but I like to think that I take different things from each coaching staff, each arena, so I like to feel like I have that diversity of all of them.
Yeah, I hear you. As we sit here right now, you're getting ready to go up to North Dakota, a 2-7 matchup in the NCHC playoffs, best of three. I thought your second season started after the second period at Denver last weekend. Am I right?
Yeah, I think so too. It was our third period. I think we outshot them 18-6 or something, and we like where we're at. I mean, throw out all the results from the season. Doesn't matter what seed we are, what our record is, and I think that this playoff format's made for like a team like us. I think it's kind of a sneaky little way to. It's a new season, so I think we're ready for it.
You know, I said parity in hockey, college hockey especially, has never been better, I don't think, this year. And I've watched it for over 40 years. Every team is good, but I also think that means there can be some upsets. And I'm predicting that you guys might pull the upset. You might win 2 in North Dakota, go to the Frozen Faceoff, win 2, and all of a sudden everybody's going like, where did the Tigers come from? Why are they in the NCAA tournament?
That'd be the perfect scenario, and I can see it too. We're all really excited to go up to North Dakota again, and we know it's going to be a crazy building, but we're going to use that to our advantage and play a mean hockey game and try to come out of there with 2 wins.
You know, I see you guys on the ice, and I've seen plenty of games this year, and I watched what your work ethic's like, and sometimes you're world beaters, sometimes you struggle a little bit. Can you put a finger on why that is as a captain of this team?
I just kind of like to take the vibe of the guys every day and kind of see what we need, but I like to keep things light, and I like to also give it to the guys in practice a little bit. So you probably see everything out of me out there.
And by the way, who's picking up sticks today after practice?
Oh, that was Pat Kazi. He wasn't too happy about that. He lost our shootout, and so if you score, you throw your stick in the crowd, and once it gets down to the end, you really don't want to lose that one. So he was not happy after practice.
I love it. I love it. The camaraderie of this team has really grown, and two Bryans captaining this one, two Coloradoans captaining this one. How fun has it been for you, despite the record?
It's been incredible, and Yoon was another big reason why I came here. We grew up together. We played in Tri-City together. We lived together. So we've been best friends since we were like 9. So to be able to lead this team with him makes it a lot easier because we know each other so well. So it's been great.
When Coach Mayock came here, and a lot of people said, "Who are you going to be your captains?" and he said, "Oh, I'm going to figure it out." I figured it out quite early. I figured it was going to be two Bryans because it made sense, right, for who is here and the leadership that you guys have shown over the past. But how do you keep the guys motivated when you're going through a rebuilding process?
Yeah, I think that's kind of a hard question because there could be a ton of answers. But in our opinion, it's just we've worked too hard to let an opportunity slip away. We all know the work that we put in, and sometimes it doesn't pan out for us in the games. We lose games that we should win. But, yeah, I think it's just having one goal, having one focus that drives you every day. And for this week, it's North Dakota and coming out there with 2 wins.
Off the ice, tell me why the Hawkinsons like to fly jets.
I don't know. My brother and I grew up, and my dad was a fighter pilot, so we kind of saw that lifestyle right from the start, and it's a great life for your family. So then my brother's doing it, so I'm the last one here. I'm just gonna try to keep stretching the season out as long as I can.
I love it. Now let's talk about that rivalry real quick. How big of a jab was he giving you over these the 3 games that you weren't able to score against Denver? The first 2 periods you don't score in the final game, then you finally get a couple on him. Was that jab pretty big from Big Brother?
He's been great through this all. Right when I chose to come to CC, he gave me a little bit of it, but he always helps. He tells me what to do, what to tell the guys about how to beat Denver, just stuff like that. So he's really pulling for us, but I think deep down he wants Denver to win, but he wants me to score a couple. So I think that's where his heart lies.
That's the way it should be. So other than wanting to fly fighter jets, what else do you want to do when you leave Colorado College?
I mean, I'd like to play hockey somewhere if I get a good opportunity. My options are still kind of up in the air, so just kind of taking it day by day, seeing what comes out for me, and we'll see. I like to live in the present. So
sometime after April 15th or so, when everything's all settled in the college hockey world.
Yep, and I got a lot of schools left still. My fellow seniors are done after this block, and I got 3 more. So it's going to be tough to stay focused with those guys around not doing much.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay, so let's wrap things up by telling people what they can expect, not only out of the Tigers, but out of Brian Hawkinson this weekend. It's bittersweet. We started this, and you said, feels kind of weird. Things are winding down. It's a best of 3. It's number 7 against number 2. All things point to what happens if this is it. What's this weekend going to be like for you?
It's going to be special. I think especially us 4 seniors, but I know the whole team is just going to leave it all out there, and it comes down to these 2-3 games. So, yeah, it's a new team that we're going to be this weekend, and we're going to be a hard-nosed team, hard to play against, and going to leave it all out there.
It's going to be my favorite games of the weekend, folks. I'm going to be watching on NCHC.TV. Brian Hawkinson, thanks for spending some time with us, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you. I had fun. I appreciate it.